the Diesels. On the island of Sodor, it had been a long, hot summer. The sun was shining brightly. The sea sparkled blue, and the days were long and lazy. Thomas's steam floated fluffy and white against a cloudless sky. He chuffed cheerfully around the corner and gasped. The bright blue sky was suddenly black. Smoggy smoke rose from the tracks. There was only one thing it could possibly be. Fire! An old farm shed was alight. Thomas saw Percy.
Thomas! I'm here, Percy. I'll help.
Percy was helping to fight the fire. His face was smudged and sooty. Percy peeped, pleased to see his best friend.
I'm running out of water, Thomas. We need more. Don't worry, Percy. I have lots.
Sir Topham Hatt was worried.
The fire must not spread. Sodor must not be in danger.
The two best friends faced the flames.
Here it is, Bob.
Firemen and farm workers ran and raced. Buckets of water sloshed and splashed from the engines to the flames. Thomas and Percy wheezed with worry.
What can we do, Thomas? We're doing our best, Percy.
Suddenly they heard a bell. It clanged and clanged. It was loud and long. Percy was puzzled.
What's that?
Then, out of the smoke, steamed Belle. Belle had just arrived on the island. Her brass bell rang. Her whistle blew.
I can help, sir.
Sir Topham Hatt was pleased.
Buffer up, Belle. We need your water.
Right away, sir.
Then, with a gurgle and a gush, and a rumble and a rush, water shot out of two spouts high on Belle's water tanks. Thomas and Percy were surprised.
I've never seen an engine do that before. Yes, one that shoots water from her tanks. You must be Thomas and Percy. I'm Belle. You're big, Belle. You're brave, Belle. I just want to be really useful.
So, Belle whooshed water into the flames. They flickered and fizzed. They crackled and cracked. And at last, the fire was out. Sir Topham Hatt was pleased.
Well done, Thomas and Percy. And well done, Belle. Welcome to Sodor. Now, chuff to the washdown.
But Belle couldn't puff. Belle couldn't huff. She had run out of water.
Trembling tracks. Don't worry, Belle. Percy and I can puff you to the steamworks. Can't we, Percy?
Percy was late for his mail cars, but he wanted to help Thomas and Belle.
Yes, Thomas. Happy to help. Pistons pumping.
And the two best friends buffered up to Belle. At the steamworks, Sir Topham Hatt was stern.
You were a really useful engine, Belle. We've never had an engine that fights fire, but you can't do it alone. Another fire engine is what we need on Sodor.
Sir, I know who you need. You need Flynn the fire engine. He's fast and he's fearless, and he's a really red fire engine. He's a hero. I've never met a hero before. Sodor engines are all heroes to me.
Quite right, Belle. So, Flynn will come to Sodor. You will be our fire engines. Thomas, you will show Belle around our island. And Percy,
rushed up to Tidmouth's sheds. She rang her bell brightly.
Good morning to you all.
The engines were surprised. Thomas beamed.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, Thomas.
But Thomas was already puffing proudly away with Belle.
Goodbye, Thomas.
First, Thomas took Belle to the docks. Even Cranky liked Belle.
Anything that needs lifting, just ask.
Thank you, Cranky. Could you help me, Cranky? Those packages are big and heavy.
I don't meddle with mail. That's your job.
Thank you, Cranky.
And Percy puffed back to his cars, sad. Next, Thomas showed Belle Knapford Station. Percy puffed up.
Good morning, Percy. Are you still busy with your mail cars? That's a special job.
We must hurry, Belle.
Percy watched Thomas and Belle clatter and chatter away.
Delivering the mail isn't a special job at all.
Diesel boiled over.
Your best friend is having a very good time with that big blue engine.
Percy's firebox fizzled.
Yes. He is.
Later, Thomas and Belle visited the steamworks. Percy pulled up. He could hear Thomas laughing with Belle and Victor.
Are you on your own again, Percy?
Percy was surprised.
I'm busy.
Thomas is busier. With Belle.
Hello, Diesel. Steamworks is so grand. Do the Diesels have somewhere like this?
We have the diesel works. But it's not grand like the steamworks at all.
I'd like to visit.
Have to go, Belle.
Diesel snorted. Then he slipped slowly away.
Bye, Percy.
Bye, Diesel.
Thomas rattled his rods.
Sodor Steamies don't go to the diesel works. It's dark, it's dirty, and it's full of diesels. Diesels can be devious.
Oh, my.
Hurry, Belle. We have cars to shunt.
Perhaps I could help you later?
But Thomas and Belle had already whooshed away. And Percy was left alone. The next morning, Percy dropped off mail sacks at Wellsworth Station. Diesel saw Percy. He oiled to a stop.
Your best friend doesn't have time for you anymore, Percy.
Percy felt sad. Diesel was right.
You should find a new best friend. A friend who has time for you. A friend who listens to you.
Diesel smiled at Percy. Percy wanted a friend. An idea popped in his pistons.
Diesel? Would you like to deliver the mail with me?
I'd like to, Percy, but I have to go to the diesel works. My friends are waiting for me there.
And Diesel clattered away.
Diesel said his friends were waiting for him.
My best friend Thomas isn't waiting for me anymore. No one's waiting for me.
The next day, Percy was at the docks. He had to pick up a large parcel.
Flynn the fire engine will arrive soon. This is his home. It is very important. Please deliver it safely to the Sodor Search and Rescue Center.
Percy puffed proudly. Diesel clattered over.
Flynn will be another new friend for Thomas. Then he'll have even less time for you.
Percy wanted to tell Diesel that he was wrong, but he knew Diesel was right. Diesel clanked closer.
Last night, I told my friend at the Diesel Works about you. He'd like you to visit. He told me to tell you that you'd be a very special visitor there. He'd have a lot of time for you.
Thank you, Diesel. Are you sure?
I'm very sure, Percy.
Then, Diesel saw Thomas and Belle. He slid swiftly away.
Hello, Percy. That looks like a very special.